how do we inherit this great promise of the inheritance? So this is the question we want to ask. And so in order for us to do this, we have to go to the Bible. And guess what? In order to inherit something, there has to be a will. So what does that have to happen? There has to be a will. Now, we say things like the last will and testament. So the only way someone can inherit something is if they are a part of the family of the one who what? Wrote the will. So let's look at Hebrews chapter 9, verse 15. Does God have a will? Let's go to Hebrews chapter 9, verse 15. You see, we have an inheritance. You have an inheritance. Notice Hebrews chapter 9, verse 15. It says, and for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, they which are called might receive the promise of what? Eternal inheritance. So here we see that the only way that we can inherit is if the one who has put the will together dies. So the question is, does God have a will, and does he have a last will and testament? And so notice what it says. There is two parts. There was the Old Testament, or the old will, and then there was the new will. I'm going to read it again just so we can understand verse 15. And for this cause, he is the mediator, this is talking about Jesus, of the New Testament, or the new will, that by means of what? Death. So Jesus came from heaven, and the good news is that he came to ratify the inheritance, to make it available to those who will receive and inherit eternal life. So by his death, he has made it available to you and to me. So you have an inheritance. You have something that God has planned from eternity past till today. You have an inheritance.